Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm excited to kick off today's presentation on management, definition, and functions. This is the first slide, so I want to briefly introduce what we'll be exploring. We'll cover the key concepts behind management, including what it is and the main functions involved. Throughout the session, we'll look at how managers coordinate resources, lead teams, and make strategic decisions. So, let's dive in and start understanding the fundamentals of management together. When we talk about management, we're really referring to a set of core activities that help organizations succeed. It's about planning, which means setting the right goals and figuring out the best way to reach them. Then there's organizing, structuring resources and tasks so everything runs smoothly. Leading involves guiding and motivating people to work together effectively. And finally, controlling is about monitoring progress and making adjustments to stay on track. All of these steps are interconnected, and they require coordinating people and tasks in a way that's both efficient and effective. That means doing things right, but also doing the right things. When management is done well, it aligns resources with objectives, ensuring that everyone is working towards the same goals. This process is fundamental because it's at the heart of how organizations achieve their vision and succeed in competitive environments. Throughout this presentation, we'll see how mastering these management functions is key to building successful, resilient organizations. Now, let's take a closer look at how some experts define management. Mary Parker Follett describes management as the art of getting things done through people. What she's emphasizing here is that management isn't just about rules or processes. It's about harnessing the talents and efforts of individuals to achieve objectives. It's a very human-centric view that highlights the importance of relationships and motivation. On the other hand, Ricky W. Griffin offers a slightly more structured perspective. He sees management as a process that involves planning, organizing, leading, and controlling resources within an organization to reach specific goals. This view breaks management down into clear functions or steps, which helps us understand the systematic approach managers take to ensure success. Both definitions, though different in style, underline essential points. Follett's focuses on the importance of people and relationships, reminding us that effective management relies heavily on human interaction. Griffin's emphasizes the organized process behind achieving results, highlighting that management involves deliberate planning and control. Connecting these ideas to our overall theme, whether we view management as an art or a process, the core takeaway is that effective management is about coordinating resources, especially people, to turn goals into reality. It's this combination of human insight and systematic approach that makes management both an art and a science. Now, let's take a closer look at the main functions of management. These are the core activities that help managers steer their organizations toward success. First up is planning. Planning is all about setting goals and figuring out the best way to achieve them. It involves looking ahead, forecasting potential challenges, and laying out a clear roadmap. Without solid planning, other activities can become directionless. Next, we have organizing. This is where managers arrange resources and assign tasks to ensure everything runs smoothly. Think of it as creating an efficient structure so people know what to do and how their roles fit into the bigger picture. Proper organization sets the foundation for effective work. Then there's staffing, which focuses on attracting, hearing, and developing the right talent. A strong team is vital because even the best plans need skilled people to execute them successfully. Staffing also involves training and nurturing employees to grow within the organization. Moving on to directing or leading. This is about motivating and guiding team members to perform at their best. Good leadership creates a positive environment, encourages collaboration, and helps everyone stay aligned with the organization's goals. It's really about inspiring people to do their best work. Finally, we have controlling. This involves monitoring progress, comparing actual performance against plans, and making adjustments as needed. Controlling helps ensure that objectives are met efficiently and effectively, and it allows managers to catch issues early before they become bigger problems. Together, these functions form a cycle that keeps an organization moving forward. They're interconnected and vital to achieving overall success, which ties back to our theme of effective management as the driving force behind organizational achievement. Now, let's take a closer look at Function 1, which is planning. This is really the foundation of any successful project or initiative. It's all about setting clear goals and figuring out how we're going to achieve them. Think of it as creating a roadmap, knowing where you want to go and plotting the best route to get there. An essential part of this process involves forecasting, which means predicting future conditions or challenges so we can prepare accordingly. Alongside that, we focus on developing strategies. These are the specific approaches or plans that guide our actions towards meeting our goals. By investing time in thorough planning, we reduce uncertainty and increase our chances of success. And remember, good planning aligns with our overall objectives, ensuring every step we take moves us closer to the bigger picture. This initial phase is critical because it sets the stage for everything that follows, making sure we're working efficiently and purposefully. Now let's talk about Function 2, organizing. This is all about arranging tasks, people, and resources in a way that makes everything flow smoothly. When we organize effectively, we're setting up a clear structure that everyone can follow, which helps prevent confusion and overlaps. Establishing this structure means clearly defining roles so each person knows exactly what they're responsible for. It's about making sure that tasks are assigned appropriately and that resources are allocated where they're needed most. Think of it as creating a solid foundation for your project or team. Without it, things can become chaotic. But with proper organization, you create a framework that supports efficiency and accountability. Overall, organizing ties directly into the bigger picture of managing effectively. It's the backbone that keeps everything aligned and moving forward in a coordinated way. Now, let's talk about Function 3, staffing. This is all about recruiting and training the right people. Finding the right talent is crucial because the people you bring on board will directly impact your success. It's not just about filling positions, it's about matching the right individuals to the right roles. When you align skills and personalities with specific responsibilities, productivity and morale naturally improve. Training is equally important because even the most talented hires need to be equipped with the right knowledge and tools to excel. It's an ongoing process that ensures your team stays sharp and motivated. Overall, staffing isn't just about numbers. It's about building a team that complements your goals, drives innovation, and sustains growth. When you get this right, every other part of your business becomes more effective and aligned with your overall strategy. Now, let's move on to Function 4, directing. This is all about guiding and motivating our team members to achieve their best. At its core, directing involves strong leadership, being able to inspire confidence and clarity among your team. It's also about effective communication, making sure everyone understands their roles, expectations, and the goals we're working toward. When we lead well, we create an environment where team members feel motivated and supported. Remember, successful directing isn't just about giving orders. It's about engaging with your team, listening to their ideas, and providing the encouragement they need to excel. This function ties directly into the overall theme of leadership and management. It's where strategy meets human connection to drive results. Now let's talk about Function 5, controlling. This is all about keeping an eye on our progress toward the goals we've set. It involves constantly monitoring how things are moving along, making sure we're on track. When we notice any deviations or issues, we need to identify those problems quickly. Recognizing what's hindering our progress allows us to respond effectively. Once we've identified the problems, the next step is to implement solutions. This might mean adjusting our strategies, reallocating resources, or making process improvements. The key is to act promptly so that we stay aligned with our objectives. Overall, controlling ensures that we don't just set goals and hope for the best. We actively manage the process to achieve our desired outcomes. It's the ongoing oversight that keeps everything on course and helps us deliver success. Now let's wrap up with a quick summary of the key management concepts we've discussed. Management, at its core, can be understood through the POSDC framework: planning, organizing, staffing, directing, and controlling. These 5 elements form the foundation of effective management. Planning is about setting our goals and figuring out how to achieve them. Organizing involves arranging resources and tasks in a way that makes sense. Staffing is about bringing the right people on board and making sure they're in the right roles. Directing is leading and motivating the team to work towards our objectives. And finally, controlling helps us monitor progress and make adjustments as needed. Together, these components are essential for any organization aiming to reach its goals. They're interconnected. Each step supports the next, creating a cycle of continuous improvement. Understanding and applying POSDC ensures that management isn't just about overseeing tasks, but about strategically guiding the organization toward success. This framework helps us keep everything aligned and moving forward efficiently. So, whether you're leading a small team or managing a large corporation, keeping these elements in mind will help you lead more effectively and achieve your goals. Thank you all for your attention today. Now, as we come to the end, I want to open the floor for any questions you might have. Feel free to ask about anything we covered or any related topics you're curious about. Remember, there's no such thing as a silly question, and your inquiries help deepen everyone's understanding. So please, don't hesitate to speak up. I appreciate your engagement and look forward to your questions. Thank you once again for your time and participation.